Hi everyone, and welcome to the weekly KK report, where we talk about energetic shifts so that you can use them the most appropriately, and also health and what is going on with our health during changing seasons, changing energy modes. And my passion here is just to get you to connect to the world around you at a much deeper level, knowing that everything is energy. Food is information, food is energy for the body, and your mind-body connection is huge. And knowing yourself at a deeper level, this self-awareness brings you much deeper calm, much growth and understanding of yourself. And there has been nothing that has been better for me to learn about myself at a deeper level and help many hundreds of other people than the language and science of astrology, which is mixed in quantum physics and metaphysics. It's just incredible. So let's talk about this week. The report's a little late, but we're coming up to a void moon here a little bit after 1 o'clock, and a beautiful aspect. It has been all hands on deck the last 2 days, and I needed a little respite on Monday to get caught up because of my 3-day organic cooking experience over the weekend. So really things have just been a fury, and I am initiating new things myself. I hope you're initiating, because there's lots of forward movement. We also have already gone through that Mars-Uranus square, and that happened last night. So it was kind of pushing over the last 4 days, potentially some tension. Now, tension gets us into projects. Projects are great for getting shit done, right? So Uranus in Taurus is a lot different than Uranus in Aries. Aries just charges forward, bold and courageous. Taurus likes to think about things. So it's kind of like get up off the couch slowly, get up off your ass slowly, but and Taurus rules our money as well as our food, our how we're making money, the currency system. We're seeing changes in that, like too, with the Bitcoin and all of that coming up. So very interesting times, but we're really creating change for this new foundation we're building. Taurus is all about building. Taurus is about utilizing their talents and getting paid for what they're worth. So really looking into that. The fall is a magical time, guys. It is like the full moon. This is the time of year when you bring your goods to market. You hone all of that creative talent that you put your energy and effort into during the time of Leo, and it's the summer season, right? And now it's about not only bringing it to market, but cleaning out and starting to release, to let go. So let's talk about the fall season. The fall season is about darkening days, all right? We're feeling a little bit of loss, that change, letting go, getting rid of what no longer serves us. This comes more into play as we get into the Scorpio part of the fall season. Now this, of course, this continues all the way to December when we have the winter solstice. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but being in harmony with the world around us is the smartest thing you can do. It is about being in harmony with nature. Traditional Chinese medicine nourishes and captures this, and I am all about education. So nature slows down, it prepares us to rest. So the little things that were going on, maybe we're sleeping a little longer. We're starting to need some more sleep. The summer is not as much. Eating warmer, nourishing foods. We talked about this, and in my latest newsletter, one of the nourishing recipes had to do with my vegetable quinoa, which is made with delicious broth. I use bone broth. Vegans, you can use vegetable broth. And then vegetables, cut up organic veggies, and coconut oil. It is so nourishing and warm. It will add a great complement to those cooler salads and vegetables, because you still want that high vibrating food. It's about moving forward and paying attention to internal work. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the sense of self-worth. And this is a season for self-care, baby. Dose it up. If you're not your best, how can you vibrate? I coach people for a living. Okay, I am a passionate health, integrative health and hormone coach, as well as I do some private astrological coaching. So I need to be my best. Self-care is huge, and you have to pay attention to your body. But be aware of this. It's like seeking value from the outside and chasing status, money, and power. That doesn't bring long-term content. That's like the energy you steal instead of the energy you build from within with healthy foods. That is like the love you steal from constantly dating multiple people. The love you steal only, it doesn't last. It's love you build from within, and then you can, capture that long-term love as well inside. So review your strengths and weaknesses. Start with your strengths. Write down just 5 things that are amazing about you. Focus on them. Maybe pick out one thing that you want to work on, because this is Virgo season. It is about getting your routine and health in order. Okay, we're moving into Libra. That's going to be more about relationships, cooperation from others, and the other part. So here's a couple questions to ask yourself about self-care, and then I'm going to show you this really great salt scrub that I make. Go down here. Let me lean in. So what activities, it's not just about getting a pedicure and stuff. Think about what activities boost your energy and increase your focus during your workday. So think about that. What leaves you feeling more relaxed and centered? And that can carry on all day long. I know one thing that does it for me, and that's just jumping on a cruiser bike and going biking. The wind in your face, that light exercise, the endorphins, the smelling of nature around you, it's incredible, right? So I am going to, though, suggest one thing at this time of the year, because we do need to make sure our energy stores are up there. So we do need extra magnesium. All right, and one of the best ways to get it is through Epsom salts baths. It absorbs naturally into your skin, right? So this is the magnesium is responsible for over 300 enzymatic functions in your body. So without it, you can have muscle twitching, a whole host. You can't sleep, anxiety. It will relax and calm you. I love making my own salt scrubs. So here is one, and I mix Epsom salts with a Celtic sea salt and some fresh lavender. I love adding essential oils. Bergamot is really great to add with lavender to this, and this just makes a really, really nice bath. And as the days get a little cooler in some parts of the country, not here in Florida, you're going to really relish having a nice bath. Tune into my Instagram. I'm going to be doing a video on dandelion greens, all of the nutritional value related to it, and why it's a really great green to make sure it's in your smoothies, especially in the fall, okay? It's a nice bitter leaf, so you can temper that, and I'll tell you how in my video. Check me out on Instagram for that. All right, let's move into the energy this week. No, we're already at Wednesday, but we're still in that first quarter, the last couple days here. So whatever seeds that you planted during that new moon in Virgo. Now, my very first quarter notion was going to the first holistic Chamber of Commerce here in Sarasota. And that was on Monday night. So that was the first sprout. So things were sprouting Monday and Tuesday. New initiatives, new seeds that were planted at that new moon, you see them come to fruition. Monday was a big action day. With the moon in Capricorn the last few days, it is about action, accomplishment, results. Doers have moons in action signs. I particularly love moon in Capricorn, by the way. So first quarter is also action too. That's when we take a step out. And yesterday was a Mars day. Again, more action built into the day. Mars is forward. It's in Aquarius now, so we're asking about what action can we take that are going to affect humanity at a bigger level. Also our friends, and depending on what sun sign you're in, Mars or your chart, Mars is some area of your life, and that area of your life is now moving forward. With forward motion. When Mars was backwards, it was digging in like Pluto, like there was transformation going on. You were trying to figure out, okay, what's going on here with that area of my life. reach out to me personally if you want to know what that means for you. Mars is how we take action on our own behalf. It is a trigger planet. It is going to be triggering the eclipses all through October at various times. So October is going to be a very big month. We are in a 2-year, and September, and 2 represents it represents choices. It represents cooperation with others, and so that's September was vibrating with that, and so we're going to be learning about that. If you want to know about your numerology, like easy ways to look at that, just message me too, and I'll give that to you. It's really, really fascinating. So the big kicker Tuesday was Mars squaring Uranus. All right, it was at 7 o'clock, but listen, it's been coming up all weekend long. All right, and heavy duty energy focused during the evening, but everything was solid. It's solid building. There's trines going on that are supporting us right now. Last aspect is Moon trine the Sun, Earth sign, Virgo. Okay, and Virgo and Capricorn get along extremely well. So today's Wednesday. It's a Mercury day. We had a very active weekend with Mercury trining Pluto, Mercury sextiling Jupiter, lots of talk, focus, talking about what makes you passionate, and focusing on the future. And the moon's going to go void today at 1:10, so get everything done, and then you can churn and clean up things that need to be cleaned up before the evening when the moon goes into a very much more social sign of Aquarius, and that's going to happen on the East Coast here at 7:52 p.m., just before 8 o'clock. And the first thing it's going to do is it's going to be squaring Uranus. So we're going to get that. Maybe there's some excitement going on. Something fresh can happen. So Thursday is a Jupiter day. Jupiter is finishing up its reign in Scorpio. Yay, Scorpios, you've been having the fresh, benevolent, expansive sign of Jupiter on you, giving you some opportunities to move in some new directions. Maybe sometimes that's not so easy to do, but it does give you great opportunity. It's going to be moving into Sagittarius. It's whipping through now that it's been direct after July. And let's see, by November the 8th, it's going to be in Sagittarius. Now, my moon is in early Sag, so with Jupiter there, that should feel freaking great, right? So if you want to know where Jupiter's affecting you, if you're a Sagittarius, early Sag, or any early fire sign, you're going to be affected positively when Jupiter moves into that fire sign. So Jupiter in Sagittarius now, this is about, travel and higher, and people at a distance and foreigners and thinking in higher mindsets and different philosophies. We're going to be looking into the future, expanding the way that we think about things, and that's really, really a great aspect there. Sun is with Mercury. So that we're already feeling that on Wednesday. Sun conjoined Mercury with forward motion is the result of the last Mercury retrograde. What are you feeling right now? The last Mercury retrograde was in Leo. We're aspecting Leo stuff. That's heart energy, creative energy. So maybe some answers are coming to you as of today and tomorrow. Friday is a Venus day. We're completing wholeness, Venus wholeness, the seeds that were planted back in the spring of 2017 at the last Venus star. Venus star is when Venus is retrograde and it meets with the sun. It creates a point. It's called the star. It is a seed. And then the whole cycle starts. And it's a beautiful, amazing cycle, Venus is. It is our sister planet. And that new star, mark your calendar, is October the 26th, and it's at 3 degrees of Scorpio. Early Scorpios, it's right on you. Where is Scorpio in your chart? And what does Scorpio mean? It's taking things to a deeper level. We're looking at what are we investing? We're making deep investments in something. Okay, it's Scorpio, and Sagittarius. That's what is imbued in that degree. Very nice. Venus, the last aspect before Venus goes retrograde, and it's going to go retrograde on October the 5th, was sextile to Saturn. That's tremendous. That is a sextile to Saturn brings in stability. And that's perfect. That's what we want right now. So this Venus retrograde will be excellent. And it is going to repeat again on the 24th when it sextiles. Let's see, full moon. What am I reading up here? Oh, there's the International Day of Peace. When is that? Oh, it's this Friday. So isn't that interesting? And we have a full moon coming in Aries. So the weekend, Saturdays are imbued with Saturn, the day of work, actually. But Saturn in Capricorn now wants mastery for us all, and it's direct. We've got some new direction here. And the sun is finishing its reign, its whole time in Virgo, and now it's moving into Libra, and it is the fall equinox, and that's coming on a Saturday evening. So this is a very social time that's going to be starting. It's a seasonal shift. That seasonal shift lasts 3 months, and the moon is going to be in Pisces over the weekend. So this is nice to kind of relax and get more into the emotional side before Monday's full moon in Aries. So the seeds that you planted in the spring at that Aries new moon, when you're initiating new things, you're going to see some sprouts from it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So awesome, guys. So I hope this was helpful just to kind of get you into the flow. Don't forget the self-care and making sure you're actually, dosing up on some magnesium. Reach out to me, KK at kkastrology.com, for personal information on your astrological chart. Check me out on Instagram, Kimberly Knox, and I have tons of really amazing information for your health and the energy that's going on at this season. Have a wonderful week.